an offline LLM element into it. Why no AI? Because again, we work with very resource constraint environment, and it $20 bill on per month basis is Gemini or any AI agent or notebook LM is getting failed because the question papers, there are a couple of challenges. One, they are scanned question papers. Font is changing. I mean, Kala, I have to present, sorry.
Oh, okay. Sorry about that.
Listen. So
Yeah.
yeah, I let me introduce myself. I am Santosh. I have been the least active member of the group in terms of my attendance. Reason being, either I was in a rural area or I was traveling while this was happening. But I mean, the recordings or the discussions gave me a chance to think and develop something. It's not a great, huge case, but I mean, use case, but still something is there. So if you allow me, I can present that. Huh?
Yeah,
Uh,
please go ahead. Yeah.
Thank you. I think most of people are seeing me for the first time. Hi, Suren. So let me give you some context, what is happening, how this all started. So I started when I joined the group, I had a lot of expectations from myself because I was working on a very different problem altogether. I come from education background, have been working in education for almost like 20 plus years. I work with um, uh, vulnerable, ultra vulnerable communities. There are a couple of work we are doing. So let me give you some context briefly, and then I'll come to how this all happened. So the problem I was working was basically identifying, building a learning disability continuum. When I came to the idea, when I came to this study group, but when I realized. I mean, when I thought of building it, I realized it's very difficult for me to build it and create that structure in this point in time. And also, we were struggling with a different problem altogether. So, we are helping students to prepare for grade 10. And we're trying to search exam papers which are arranged by topic. For example, chemical equation. So, all previous year question paper for what sort of questions have been asked in the chapter chemical equation or chapter in physics, social science, or science. And because the whole idea, look at it from the resource constraints. Either you have to pay or you need to have a very good internet connectivity to get all this. And the idea of this came in between when Suren shared that. Uh, template where to what is the question, how does it work, and we were struggling with that problem already, that how we get these questions. We tried everything. We tried Gemini, we tried Notebook LM, but the sort of questions we were trying to get, we were not getting. So I basically got into this idea. This is a very use case specific product which I developed. It's a very small use case. The idea is it helps you extract questions from previous year question papers, arrange it into chapter wise questions. For example, if I upload a question paper for math and ask the product to extract it, it will extract all the questions, arrange it as per chapters, and then give it to you. So that students can practice. The students we work basically appear for open school. They don't have time to, I mean, they don't have that much of legacy to do a lot of prep. So we want them to prepare basis the question which are being asked into the exams. So that's the whole idea. This is being built. Uh, there is currently no AI layer to this, but while working on this and while developing this, I realize I can try building uh, an offline LLM element into it. Why no AI? Because again, we work with very resource constraint environment, and it $20 bill on per month basis is a huge resource for us. We can use it for something else. So that's how I thought of not including any financial element for running the product. I tried using OpenAI, Gemini API also, but then it exhausts after some time, and then we stuck, and then not too many students could use it. So I just scrap it all around, and then what I'm using currently is a structure where system is doing everything. So I'll just quickly walk you through what is happening. It's not something huge, but it's something which we are helping our students now. So what it will do is it will organize the problem where we started, and how that template which Surendra gave me help is because we were struggling with how to get it, this structure doing in. We were asking our tutors to work and structure it, and then we realized that that is something which I can invest my time and build this. So there were no questions which were organized by chapter. Uh, Gemini or any AI agent or notebook LM is getting failed because the question papers, there are a couple of challenges. One, they are scanned question papers. Font is changing. I mean, one question paper may have multiple fonts. And then there are mixed question types and language. So it's Hindi and English. So it's a lot of problem we were facing to use the existing tool, and that's how this needs to be built. Um, Students we work with, they anyways don't have time, and I mean time in terms of investing time in preparation, because they are working, they are earning, they don't have those resources, and then asking them to go and search is adding another pain to the idea. So just wanted to build this. I'll just quickly move to what is happening here. So, how this is working is, it gives you a very simple interface. You upload PDF, you can upload as many PDF you want. It extract the screenshot. So, finally, where I've landed is it cut questions. So, the PDF scanner I'm using, it just scans the entire paper, it cuts, it takes screenshot of every question, filter the question as per the chapter map I have provided, export the entire extraction into Word and give it to the user as a Word document and as an Excel sheet on what is happening. Um, I mean, I have an architecture design also, but I myself don't understand it much better, so I won't be able to explain it. So, what I remember or learn out of it is I am using a PDF scanner, which is helping me. I have a presentation ready. I mean. Yeah, the app is working on my local host as well. So this is how it works actually. When I upload, I can upload question paper from here. When I upload, it allows me to select any number of question papers. I can do that. And it allows you to select, I mean, Hindi, English, math, science, whatever sort of question papers. Once you do that, it just asks you to do it. It processes, start processing it. Yeah. So I have already done this thing. So when it extract the questions, it gives you the output in this format. For example, in social science, there are three questions from development. One is case study, one is long answer, one is short answer. Similarly, gender, religion, and caste, it gives you this way. You can export it into a question bank form and then use it. So how we are using it now is teachers, the tutors which we have or who are volunteering for us use it. extract the question, make a bundle of it, and then we give students to practice. Uh, I mean, this will be hosted on my GitHub so that I can distribute it to our students. Again, the whole idea is the resource constraint because we don't have too much of resources to put into any of the AI layer. But now, while working on this idea and working parallelly on something else, I realize I can use offline LLM to make my classification much more efficient. So I'll be using that because there are still certain questions. 10 to 15% questions which come as unknown category. So I want to improve that. So I'll bring an element of offline LLM. But just to add, I'm not going to stop here in terms of creating what I'm doing. Uh, Sooner or later, I'll be back to you in terms of the major product which I wanted to work on is the learning. I'm creating a online, I mean, a continuum which will impact the learning disability ecosystem in India, the way learning disability is being approached, looked at, and settled in. This is again working for, I'm building for government school students. 20% of work has been done. The remaining, maybe if any one of you is available, when I have smart questions to ask, I'll come and get that help from you. And maybe I would seek your support in building that product because that will have a much larger impact in terms of impacting society and bringing that change rather than this. But yeah, thanks for the opportunity. And at least that discussion, whatever I could hear or recordings, helped me to get into this structure. So thanks.
This is wonderful, Santoshi. Like, so happy to see this, and of course, commendable effort. Uh, I would be very happy to help. I've solved some of similar problems in the past. But a few quick questions here. The the way I understand these PDFs are released year on year. The whole process of analyzing them is a one-time process. Also, the output, which is chapter-wise, topic-wise, difficulty-wise, or any such combination, is also fairly predictable unless we get into personalized learning, right? So, which means this whole, as in, I was still trying to figure out where do you really need one offline or any LLM going to the user, because all you need to do is every year when the PDF comes out, analyze it, slot it into different combinations of presenting it, and then it's available for everyone to use for the rest of the year.
Yeah, so if it is available with you, I mean, for example, once it is done, it is done. But currently, we don't have any of this structured learning material with us, and we don't have resources to put into it. So that's how this comes in. Now, because now we are doing it, uh, so again, there are two parts of it. One is it's very time constraint, I mean, time consuming process. Anyone who is doing it has to go through all the papers and then structure it. So, why I want to bring the offline LLM part of it is because it will enhance because I'm still getting these unknown
Understood. So
question.
after the extraction, you need a human to review and confirm the output. That's where you're trying to distribute that ability to say it's not blocked by 7, 8 people doing it, but rather everybody who is uploading can just do it themselves.
Yeah. And then
Yeah.
because currently I have 7 years of question papers. So once that repo is done, we will. I am also now thinking of using that offline LLM to help us to. So how does it work actually? Once I get this question output, it is also coming as one document. It doesn't give me currently. Uh, for example, let me just show you. what is
It
happening in
it
the
can give a
prompt.
spreadsheet also, right?
Yeah, it can give
Yeah.
spreadsheet also, but the problem is then math question doesn't come very well because it is taking screenshots.
Oh, yes, yes. Yeah. That's
So
a known problem. Like even if you
yeah,
use OpenCV, your formula part, you have to parse it and just take it as a screenshot.
yeah,
You
I
can't,
tried
as an
doing it,
otherwise you have to use LaTeX, which is the font used for mathematical
but then
formula.
it won't work for my English or
Yeah, correct.
maths or science. So I just want to keep
Yeah,
it universal, one sense, simplistic, anyone can use, and because I just need questions. So that was the whole idea. So if I'm uploading more than two, three question paper, it gives me question paper wise structure. Then again, someone has to sit and, copy and paste those. So for that, I want to make it slightly more automated and intelligent. So I want to bring that offline LLM, but that will also come when we have a better machine. That is also constraint for us. So we are expecting a few machines from one of our donors, which we specifically want that they can handle this offline LLM for with better rank. Once we have it, I'll put that. So that's the.
wonderful. Yeah, I think anyway, like within the short time which was there, it's come out really well. And just extending my support to like,
And I would
you,
really need. Sorry,
Sachin or
sorry. I
Sai,
would.
like anybody who needs any support. Happy to help.
Yeah, I would be coming back to you because as I mentioned, I'm trying to solve a much larger problem which has no and I have done a lot of it. I've been working in learning disability for some time. There is nothing which can help the kind of students we are working with. So that's a much more complex problem, which is beyond this study group, and that is how I would like your support. I mean, everyone's support, so that we can create that impact and solution for that community because they need it more. I mean, the ones who has resources can go and meet a psychologist. They can get that help, but the ones who doesn't have, they really struggle at every level and every point. So that's where I would need your help and support, and I'll come back once I have something
Certainly.
better
Certainly.
structure.
Truly appreciate your work. Thank you.
So that's what I mean. This is a pure use case based product because we are struggling with something. This came out and I brought it in.
Yeah, this is
Thanks
fantastic,
for that.
Santosh. Really, really great work. Yeah, same here. So I'm not like I don't have a lot of experience in this industry, but happy to help any way I can too. So if you think there is some area where I can pitch in any support I can provide, just to let me know. Happy to do that.
Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you.
Lovely.